I started Aikido when I was 23 years old. After I graduated from the university, I was going to study in the United States of America, theater arts, and I was accepted by university in Los Angeles already. And before I go to abroad, I tried to see many Japanese traditional things, such as shrine, temple, martial arts school, Kodokan. And Yoshinkan Aikido is one of the schools that I went to watch, only watching. But my brother was also practicing Yoshinkan Aikido in Oberlin University in Tokyo. So the instructor in Yoshinkan Dojo knew my brother. And they found out, oh, you are Takashima's brother. I said, yes. Oh, come on in. And cup of tea and sign. No choice. And, but I was thinking still going to abroad in the United States. After that, many foreigners come to my dojo. These foreigners don't speak Japanese. I speak little bit English. So I translate during the class. And Japanese teacher at Yoshinkan school think, he is also Seishusei. And by mistake, I was also put into Seishusei course for 1 year. And that's how I started Aikido, and that's how become a Seishusei. Very difficult course for 1 year. After Seishusei 1 year, the end of the Seishusei course, chief instructor Chiratsutomu sensei has asked me if I'd be interested in becoming a uchideshi. But I said, no. I want to study abroad, so Aikido no more. But over 1 year of Seishusei, I spent all the money which I saved for university. So I have to work to get money. But to work, I have to stay another 5 months in Japan. Then I thought, maybe 5 months free training to become a foreign staff of Yoshinkan Dojo. And I said, okay, maybe foreign staff, Sewanin, I can do that. But then Chida sensei came back again. Why foreign staff? Why not uchideshi? And I said, no, uchideshi is a lifetime, until very old. I said, no. But I think maybe I can ask Chida sensei 2 years. If it's okay, maybe I can do it. And I said to Chida sensei, 2 years. Chida sensei says, no problem. But after becoming uchideshi, it was a problem. I cannot quit 2 years, no. After the uchideshi, only obey master's order. And I stayed there for 12 years as uchideshi. And after 12 or 13 years, my sensei, Inoue Kyoichi sensei, as the grandmaster, Chida sensei, chief instructor, quit Yoshinkan. I also quit. And I was preparing studying in abroad again. But Inoue sensei, Chida sensei school there, I help. And after I decided to do Aikido as my life career.
You have practiced Aikido Aikikai?
Yes, only 1 week in New York Aikikai under Yamada sensei. During the winter vacation, I had an opportunity to visit New York for my brush up my English, and there I first time experienced Aikikai Aikido, were taught by Sugano sensei, I think, and Yamada sensei, quite nice instructor. And I realized the difference between Yoshinkan and Aikikai is that the Yoshinkan is very strong on the line of the body, and it's very easy to convert Yoshinkan into Aikikai movements. But I have also taught many Aikikai students in Yoshinkan system. But Aikikai people was very difficult to practice Yoshinkan because Aikikai was more not line but body movements. But it's very difficult to become one line. This is one of the very interesting experience.
Seishusei course, what
Yes.
is it? Please,
Seishusei course, okay. And School of Aikido Yoshinkan, founded by Gozo Shioda in 1955. And because he was a very strong Aikidoka, Tokyo Metropolitan Police Agency has asked Shioda Kancho to create a strong police officer. They want to use Aikido as their police tactics, because during that time there is a Japanese American peace treaty was signed up, and many university students was against the government policy, and they made a lot of riot. So the police department was in a situation where they have to build a strong riot police fleet troopers. And well, they used to have a long history of teaching kendo, sword technique, and judo. But because all the students, tied themselves with the bodies, judoka couldn't throw them, because it's a big group. Whilst you cannot hit people with a wood, whilst a lot of TV shooting. So police didn't know what to do, and they have asked Yoshinkan Shurakancho. From 1957, Yoshinkan started teaching police department, and 1960, officially the Metropolitan Police Agency has dispatched 10 men from each department of riot police for 2 years to train the special Aikido squadron, the fleet, I don't know how to say it, the small Aikido group in the riot police. And that was called a Senshusei. My time was, I think, it was 38 or 37 Senshusei course. And apart from the police department, we have many foreigners who wants to practice together with the Senshusei course to become an instructor. So Senshusei is, at the time, it became half a year, which is 1 year instructor. You train 4 hours only, but you come maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, you clean the dojo, you write a note, you take care of your sensei. You basically learn how to become uchideshi and instructor. But okay, because I could speak a word of English, after 1 year I became a uchideshi. Inoue sensei would accompany me to Philadelphia, United States, as a uchideshi. And of course, in the dojo, I always serve my master, preparing the bathtub, hot water, and serving tea, serving food, changing his clothes, daily work I did. But first time I be out of dojo, I didn't know what to do. I was always behind the timing. Oh, don't know how to open the door. Oh, don't know how to put the shoes. And during that time, there's a Utada Yukio sensei celebrating his 25th anniversary in Philadelphia. And he was a uchideshi for Kushida sensei. He's an old friend of Uenoue sensei for a long time. And before I move, he always move, and prepare a small towel for Uenoue sensei to wipe his mouth, open the door. I feel very bad. But through this experience, I have learned a lot about what is it to become a uchideshi. And I also have the same experience with Nagano Hiromi sensei in Germany. When I was in London, he came to visit Inoue sensei. He also told me many things about what is to become a uchideshi. And that was one of the very precious experience for me to be an uchideshi. And as Inoue sensei explained, to become a real Aikidoka is not about training. It's in the dojo, but it's trained in a daily life, by serving your master, by accompanying your sensei. And this is the most important training, I think.
Please talk you dojo Sengenkan.
This dojo, I think 5 months ago, I was called by a person called Mr. Hirofumi Takayama, the owner of the last dojo of Gozo Shioda Kancho. And this dojo was established almost 30 years ago in a place called Shinjuku, one of the central area of Tokyo, with the help of Mr. Takayama, the owner of this area, the landowner. He's a classmate of Gozo Shioda sensei in junior high school, and apparently he was a quite rich man. And he wanted to achieve one goal, try to educate young people to become a useful person in the future, to devote themselves to the world peace, contribute to the world peace through Aikido. That was his and Shioda Kancho's dream. Thus, Yoshinkan, Aikido Yoshinkan Dojo, Shinjuku Dojo was opened almost 28 to 30 years ago. And after, my sensei, Chira sensei, Inoue sensei has left Yoshinkan, Yoshinkan moved out to a place called Takadano Baba, other places. And the owner, Mr. Takayama, wants to preserve the place and wanted to keep his father's dream to contribute to the world peace through Aikido. And he had asked me to organize Aikido school over there. So even though I'm still not very considerably young instructor in Aikido, I decided to take his words, and I work as a chief instructor at the Sengenkan Dojo. It grows very, very slowly, but in my dojo I have 3 goals. One is a dream of Mr. Takayama and Gozo Shioda, contribute to the world peace through Aikido. Second is my sponsor, Mr. Takayama's dream, to educate children with the right proper way, so that these youngsters can devote themselves to the contribute themselves to the community, society in the world. My third dream is through Aikido, I want to enrich people's life who practice Aikido. That was 3 goals of my Aikido school Sengenkan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.